Welcome back, karibuni sana and bienvenidos to this channel Huku Abroad, and to my new subscribers, please feel at home. Today's topic, I'm going to talk about my culture shocks and maybe the differences I experienced here in Spain. And if you have not subscribed yet to my channel, please don't forget to hit that button. And to my first point today is about weather. And having come from a country where we don't experience the 4 seasons, this one really felt different. And so the 4 seasons each goes for 3 months. And for spring and autumn, those ones are very normal. For winter, at first, it felt really cold, but with time, it became manageable. The best thing about winter is that if you warm the house and wear warm clothes, you'll be able to go to your everyday activities. But what was the problem was during summer. Now summer here is hot during daytime and at night time. And so this affects the sleeping, so it's become really uncomfortable to sleep at night. And this leads to even school closing. Most of the business also close at this time, and those that will operate will do at very few hours during the day. And since you can't be in the house the whole day, now here you'll have to look for swimming pools, beaches, and if you don't like those, you'll have to maybe look for places like malls where it's cool. Also, on something else to note on weather was about the temperatures readings, and there is something called the temperatures reading and also how it feels. Like in summer, you'll find some places are 35 degrees, but what it feels is 45. So what you feel is the 45 degrees and not the 35. And also to add on that was wind. At some times there will be wind, and I don't know if it's the whole of Spain or some part of Spain, a strong wind that will even make you like stagger when you're moving or when you're walking. I had not experienced this, and at some point this wind will make you not even leave the house because it's too much. And to my second point today is about the Spanish people. Now in general, when you meet them, they are quiet, and on the street they will keep distance. And so this one would make you feel lonely at first, but when you integrate into the society and after meeting your neighbors, they are really warm people and they are very courteous. In fact, what I found that made us really not integrate well was about the language, and this one leads to my third point. And so everywhere and everything you do in Spain, it'll have to be in Spanish. And being that learning a different language was not easy for me, so I had a hard time. The only thing I would note on this was in school, most of the schools are bilingual, that is, they do the mostly English and Spanish, but still Spanish is more used than English. And also I found out that in hospitals, the young doctors will speak English, and so if you don't speak Spanish, when you go to those hospitals, you will inquire if they speak English, and it will be an easy way out. But in general, you just have to learn Spanish for you to integrate in the society. And the other point, guys, today I'm going to talk about security. So security-wise, I felt safe because we could even walk very late at night with no problems. And the only thing I would note on that is that they are pickpocketers and petty thieves, and especially in big cities. This one I've said because I was a victim, but in general, there is no use of guns and use of force. I've not even experienced any incident. Another point is about time, and on time I'll say people here will keep time. So be it in school, hospitals, everywhere, time is observed. And also on that point, I'll talk about the business operating hours. So they are really short because the business will open at 9, close at 2 p.m., and then resume from 5 to 8 p.m. And I think to talk about this is because kids here, there are no boarding schools, and most of the schools are day schools. And you'll have to go pick your kids at school. You'll have to go feed them. And so they will have to close some hours in between the day. And also on that, I'll talk about days and night not being equal. And so at some point, you'll experience that it will become dark very early. And other times it will become day very early in the morning, but with time you get used to this. Now the other point I'm going to speak about is about appointments. Now appointments here is a must. I think everywhere you go there's appointment except for the supermarkets and the markets. So you will find even in salons, barber shops, and also like meeting a friend, you'll have to book an appointment. And also what I found really hard was that those appointments you'll have to book online. And being that the system is also in Spanish, it will be difficult for you. And also the other problem on that was that most of the appointments, they are not open all through for you to book. So you'll find some appointment, let's say like when you go to an immigration office, their appointment open at a certain time, like we say from 1, and when they open, people pick them so fast, and so you'll have to be very fast to get an appointment. And also I noted that maybe the system on this side will become slow at some point, and especially during summer. But the best thing about the system this side is that if you do the right documents, the process will come to the end and it is very straight. And to the other point, which is also very important, is about the upbringing of the kids. And now coming from a culture where people will be around you as friends, families, you can also be able to afford to pay a house help. This side felt really lonely and without someone to really help you. And especially when I had got a lot of problems is when I was expectant. And that one means even in the house it's you who is doing other work. And also after giving birth. And so this one really needs the family to cooperate, but with time it becomes easier and you're able to maneuver. And that brings us to the end of this topic today. And I have so much more videos coming up. If you have not subscribed, guys, please do so. And thank you for watching this one. See you in the next video. Adios.